Hello, hello. Welcome to our Healthy Horizons event, Meditation for Moms and Parents. My name is Kenya Clark. I'm a registered yoga teacher for Healthy Horizons. And today we have a special event, a guided meditation. It will be recorded too, so you can return to this at any time. And it's really not just for moms, it's for any parents or even any persons. It's going to be a gentle guided meditation with some breathing and just some light movements. So to start, you can be seated at your chair. I'm seated on my sit bones right now with a little bit of height so that my hips are higher than the legs. If you have a block and you want to sit on the ground or any kind of blanket or bolster, just to keep the hips elevated. At your chair is perfectly fine too. You want to have those feet flat on the ground and some relaxed shoulders here, hands, palms face down on the thighs. So we'll just start by entering this space, transitioning into the space that we're in, transitioning into this guided meditation practice, and transitioning out of the rest of the world and the rest of the day for a moment. So we'll start by, if it's comfortable, you can close the eyes softly here and take some deep breaths in through the nose and out of the mouth. This will be a release. Again, you can go in through the nose, deep inhale, follow the breath down, fill the chest, fill the belly. Exhale, release out of the mouth. Now you might be alone for this, so on those exhales, feel free to make any noises, any sighs to help you release. A couple more times. Inhale deeply through the nose, fill the back of the throat, the lungs, the belly. Exhale, release. Good, and then add a little bit of shoulder roll, shake the head side to side. That should feel nice. Just releasing, relaxing, opening up that chest. When we're at the desk, we tend to hunch forward, so opening that chest space, relax, relax, relax. We'll do a couple of neck rolls here, letting the head fall forward over to the side. Head goes back, and just noticing how that neck feels. And then coming back to your center. So we're going to take that breathing that we just did, and we're going to expand it into box breathing. Boxes have 4 equal sides, so this breathing exercise, we're going to breathe in for 4 seconds, hold at the top for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and hold at the bottom for 4 seconds. It's going to be a little bit difficult on those holding sections. If it's ever too much, return to your normal breathing. Otherwise, I invite you to stay with us. So let it out. Exhale. We're going to start our practice in 3, 2, 1. Take an inhale, filling that box. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at the top. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then exhale, release for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom. Try not to breathe in. 3, 2, 1. Sip in that fresh air. Nice big breath. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Sigh it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last box. One more time. Inhale, sip it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold that breath. Try not to breathe out. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Let it go. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, One last pause at the bottom. We're going for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Return to your normal breathing. So that's a box breathing exercise. When you feel comfortable to expand the length of your box, you can practice that on your own, going to 5, maybe 6 seconds. And you'll notice that the breathing does become easier and it does transition into the rest of your day as well, whenever you need to remember to breathe. So now that we've done a box breathing exercise, I'm going to move us into a little bit more of a meditative practice. This is actually a tool used in the mindfulness-based stress reduction programs, a very useful tool called a body scan. Some of you may be familiar with it. Maybe for others, this is the first time ever practicing a body scan. What we do, we start at the base of the feet. We're going to work our way up through the entire body. Now, this body scan is going to be about 10 minutes. And it's not going to feel like 10 minutes at all. It's going to go by really fast. This is another exercise where I invite you to close the eyes. You don't have to if that's not comfortable for you today. But I will invite you to close the eyes for this body scan, and I will guide us through root to your eyes from the feet to the tops of the heads. So it's important to get comfortable again. If you need to shake it out, sometimes I like to flick the fingers, wiggle the toes, get any of that little excess energy out. And then we're going to relax back into our body just like we started this practice. So if you're seated in your chair, those feet should be planted into the mat. Palms on the thighs, relax the shoulders, sit up nice and tight with the core. And we'll close the eyes, starting our body scan. So we're going to use the power of our focus, the power of our awareness, and bring that awareness to the base of the feet. Relax the feet, the tops of the feet, the toes. Just have your focus there and relax the feet. What does that feel like? It might feel a little silly. That's okay. Keep the focus. So we're relaxing the feet, relaxing the toes, and then slowly move up into the ankles, noticing what it feels like to have your awareness at the ankles. And then slowly working your way up the shins and into the calves. So we're kind of using our breath as a dynamic tool here to move from the feet up the ankles, up the calves, relax the shins, relax the back of the calves. Just noticing what happens when we have our awareness on these parts of our body. The breath stays constant, but the awareness is still down on the shins, slowly moving up into the knees. Relax the knees. See if you can relax the kneecaps a little bit more. Soften, release. Breath is still constant, deep breaths. And then slowly moving up into the thighs. You can imagine we're healing ourselves from the inside out, one cell at a time. Relaxing the thighs, relaxing the back of the legs, the hamstrings. And then continue that fluid moving motion, working our way up into the tops of the thighs, getting into that hip area. This is a very important area where people can feel that stagnant energy. I invite you to use the breath to keep moving. Keep the focus at the hips. Try to relax a little bit more, release a little bit more tension. If you ever feel stuck, return to the breath. Imagine you're sending your breath down to that area. Relax the sides of the hips. Relax the low back and your glutes. See if you can soften just a little bit more. And notice, it's important to notice what's happening in the body or even the mind when our awareness is at these parts of our bodies. Using that breath, we'll slowly move up into the low belly. Again, relaxing. Notice if you're holding any tension. Relax the core, relax your low back. And moving up really slowly up the core. Continue to release, use your breath to move. And getting up into that chest space. Just noticing any sensations that have come up in these parts of the body. Non-grasping onto those thoughts, just observing maybe any feelings that come up. You don't have to follow them, just observe what happens in the body and the mind. Moving up the low back and up the spine. Imagine relaxing your insides, your organs, your back, your shoulder blades. And then the heart space is a special area. So when you get up into the chest, your next inhale, imagine that you expand the chest a little bit. Breathe into the lungs. Exhale, release out of the mouth. Do that a couple more times. Inhale through the nose, expand the heart space, the chest, fill the lungs, breathe in. Exhale, release. A little bit of softening. One more time. Inhale, expand the chest. You're lifting up through that heart space. And exhale, release. As you do, relax the shoulders. Relax the back of your heart space. And then moving down the arms. Relaxing the arms. Just noticing how that feels in the body, how that chest space felt, how it felt to relax the shoulders. Going down into those elbow joints, see if you can release a little bit of tension there. We might notice some funny parts of our bodies that hold on to that tension. This is our practice to release, relax into the body. Down into the forearms and the wrists. See if you can notice all 10 fingertips. Relaxing the hands, but see if your focus is still with you by seeing if you can feel all 10 fingertips, just by having your awareness and your focus on them. And then working our way to our neck. Begin to relax the neck space. Relax the throat. This is another space that we tend to hold tension. Relax the jaw. Relax the cheekbones. Relax the temples and the space around the eyes. Relax the forehead. Relax the brow space. And then getting to the crown of the head. We've made it to the top. A full body scan. Take a couple breaths here just to notice sensations. Anything that comes up, it's okay. Just being the observer here instead of the thinker. Observing our bodies with this body scan. So you can open the eyes if you haven't already. And then now that we've worked our way one body part at a time through this body scan, a really important thing at the end to do is to integrate our bodies back together as one. So now, instead of having the focus on one body part at a time, imagine your body as a whole, as we are right here, the space that we're taking up. So kind of a body scan as one piece. Noticing that our bodies are here, that we're connected, that our body parts work together in one integrated whole. be. So that is our body scan exercise. I invite you to take that off again into any part of the day. If you notice you're holding tension in the body, especially that hip and belly space area, the low back, can always send some extra love there. And then if we're working at the desk, of course, we want to practice relaxing the shoulders and the heart space. So now that we've come into our bodies a little bit, that body scan, you should feel a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more in the space, present, mindful. We're going to move it a little bit deeper. We're going to move to a balloon body exercise. So this takes it from our physical body that we feel, and we're going to take this out and expand our energy or our aura or our presence, however you want to think of it. So from the body scan meditation, we're going to go to a balloon body meditation. And whatever room you're in right now is going to be part of this practice. So if there's other people in the room, that's okay. You can still do this. But it might feel better if you are just kind of in a more quiet space for the balloon body meditation, so you can really feel what your presence is. So maybe take a second, wiggle those shoulders, get back into your body, find those sit bones, sit up nice and tall, and we'll start our second meditation, balloon body meditation. Again, I invite you to close the eyes if that's comfortable. Take a couple breaths. And then this time we're going to imagine that the exact shape of our body is covered in a balloon. So we have turned into a balloon, an air-filled balloon. That's just the exact shape of our body, sitting exactly where we are right now. And with this balloon body, you're going to imagine filling your balloon with air so that the balloon body expands just a few inches away from you, a few inches in every single direction of your body. The balloon is filling with air. You're expanding outwards. And it can be at your own pace. It can feel comfortable. It can feel uncomfortable. Just notice what it feels like and see if you can expand your presence about 2 inches away from you, this balloon body that we've created. Take a couple breaths here. See how it feels. What does this feel like? And then we're going to keep breathing in air to our balloon, and it's now going to move about 2 to 3 feet away from us. It's the exact shape of our body moving out in every direction, this balloon body. How does it feel to expand your presence about 2 to 3 feet away from you? Do you feel like you're taking up this space? Do you feel like you can still be connected and grounded? Or maybe you feel like you want to come a little bit closer, just noticing how it feels to expand. A couple breaths here. All right, now the last step. Can you keep those eyes closed? You're going to expand your balloon at your own pace, fast or slow, whatever feels natural, to fill the entire space of the room that you're in. Every single corner, you're expanding your balloon outward to fill this room that you're in. Breathing into it, expanding outward, especially from that heart space. Expand your balloon to every corner of the room. And pause here. Notice how that feels. If there's any intrusive external thoughts, just let them go. Try to stay present, expand that balloon. And then here is the fun part. You're going to bring your balloon back towards your body and let it pause wherever feels best for you. That could be far away. You could be feeling very expansive today, or it could be right back to the skin and you feel like you need a little bit more protection or closeness. But the thing is to have the awareness of where your energy is at today. Out or in, let that balloon just kind of stop and play around with those boundaries. Where do you feel that your balloon body pauses? Where does that feel comfortable for you? Take some breaths. Notice whatever you're noticing. It might be funny if you've never done this before to try to stay with it, and then I invite you to do it again another day and notice the difference. So in a way, this can be your aura or your energy when you're around people and you feel something like that. It's their balloon body in a way. So just noticing where you're at. All right, so we've gone through a body scan meditation and a balloon body scan or balloon body meditation. These are great tools for you. And then we're kind of getting to the end of this meditation practice today. So what I have planned is one more breathing exercise just to send us off into the rest of our day. Actually, let's do some movement here. So let's inhale together, bring the hands overhead, reach up. And then exhale, bring the palms together, bring them through heart center and pause at that heart space, right at the chest. We'll do that a couple more times. Inhale, open the arms, expand outwards, reach up, your gaze can lift. Exhale, bring those palms together, pause at that heart space. One more time, breathe together. Inhale, open the hands up to the sky, bring the palms together, and exhale, recenter, reground. All right, now we're going to finish with one more box breathing meditation. We did box breathing at the beginning. We started with 4 seconds. I want to see, now that we're a bit more relaxed and into our bodies and using our breath as a tool, if we can do 3 more rounds of box breathing, but holding for a bit longer, 5 to 6 seconds. So if you need to go down to 3 or 4, that's okay, but I'm going to guide us through a longer box breathing meditation so that you can notice the difference, how it felt at the beginning versus how it feels now. All right, so I'm going to get a sip of water. I invite you to get a sip of water. Meditation is an active practice. It does take energy, and so I always invite us to stay hydrated, even when we're meditating. All right, box breathing. Exhale, let it out, and then we'll start together with our inhale. So inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom. Don't sip in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release, sigh it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom. We only have one more after this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, we're going to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. I know it's hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very last part. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And return to your normal breathing. All right, well, that concludes our guided meditation for today. Again, my name is Kenya Clark with Healthy Horizons, supporting breastfeeding moms around the nation at work and at home, as well as general family support as too. We are the leaders in corporate lactation services. And in particular, I am a registered yoga teacher with Healthy Horizons. So you can book one-on-one yoga sessions with me, either for postnatal yoga or for parent and baby yoga. If you want to have your little one with you, there's different exercises we can do with them. So I offer one-on-one yoga sessions Mondays and Thursdays if you're interested in that. And stay tuned for our other events coming up soon, next month, and every month after that, actually. So thank you again. I will see you soon. Bye.